Hi guys! Welcome to Mac Reddit, where tales are not just told, they come alive.
As always, today I have brought a very interesting Reddit story, exclusively for you. It revolves around a son who claims that his parents didn't care or love him in his childhood and wasted all their money on their foster children. I hope you will enjoy it, and don't forget to show your love. Let's dive into the story. AITA for telling my parents to ask their foster children for financial help instead of me?
I, 34-year-old male, refuse to help my parents with money because I believe they will waste it on their foster children, as they have been doing all their lives. My life could have been okay growing up if my parents had not chosen to be good people. When it was time to take care of me, they became foster parents. It was noble of them because those kids needed help. However, the downside was that I was ignored. I received less attention than I deserved, and also less than those adopted kids, because my parents always thought I didn't need help since I had parents. But I don't think I really had. Though they were there, they were not available for me. So it doesn't matter whether I had them or not. Now my parents ask me for money, but I don't want my hard-earned money to be wasted on street children.
For context, my parents have been social activists. They were leading volunteer members of many social and welfare organizations, and my mom has even been a volunteer with the World Food Program. It was through social activism that they met each other and later got married. Despite being members of so many organizations, they didn't settle for just anyone because they claimed their way of thinking is different, perhaps unique. They say we should do charity and social work on an individual instead of an institutional level because it reduces the overall cost and you can help the needy with transparency. I don't know what their theory is, but I am trying to tell you that they just said goodbye to the organizations they had been working with and started their own small home-based welfare organization, which consists of 2 members, my father and mother. They take in abandoned children and foster them. When I was a child, my parents had 4 foster children. After them, they had raised many more. I don't remember the number, and I don't care. The point is that due to their obsession with welfare, they forgot their obligatory duty, parenting of their own child, me.
I was neglected to the point where my parents completely stopped caring for me, leaving me in the hands of maids and servants. It wasn't just me. Both my maternal and paternal grandparents witnessed my parents' behavior, and they were also fed up with it. Even gifts for me from my grandparents became gifts for the family. You know which family? Those adopted boys and girls. It was really too much, wasn't it? After seeing this, my grandparents put a stop to that by not buying me gifts, but taking me out instead.
When my father's dad noticed that my parents were completely ignoring me and things were going beyond the limit, he asked my dad to let me move in with him, and my father agreed. At that time, I was just 12. My grandpa is a genuine person. Not only he, but my grandma and my mom's parents are also very good people. They treated me as if I were their own child. After moving in with my grandpa, everything returned to normal, except for one thing, my longing for my parents' attention. However, they remained busy fostering street boys and girls, and never really cared about me and my feelings. I graduated early and got into a trade. My grandfather was in the union and he got me in. I've been at it for 17 years now, and I'm doing okay, but my parents are not. They ran themselves ragged taking in all those kids. Even the money they got wasn't enough. When they asked me for help, I said no. A big no. I am 100% sure that if I give them money, they will just waste it on the kids they took in after I left. I told them that they had a plethora of foster kids they could ask for money, and that I am not going to hand them even a penny. After hearing this, my mom got angry and said that she was disappointed in me and that she thought she had raised me better. I retorted, "When did you raise me, Mom? It was my grandparents and I who raised me, and you and your husband were absent." Then I asked her, "Do you remember what I liked in my childhood? Do you remember what I wanted to wear and where I wanted to go with you and your husband?" There were many more questions, but I didn't ask because she didn't seem to bear the burden. She was speechless, but not regretful, and perhaps she was thinking about where to get money to waste on those adopted kids. My grandparents are tapped out too, and my parents already owe them so much money. So, my parents could not ask them for help. My wife says she understands how I feel, but thinks I'm being mean. So, AITA? What do the Mac Reddit fans think? Is the OP an AH or not? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like the stories I brought you, just hit the like button. Share them as much as you can.
And don't forget to subscribe to Mac Reddit for a daily dose. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow with some more spicy fries.